Namaste. Welcome all to another episode of Legacy, a live interactive session with all the eminent and promising artists. So, it is generally conceptualized by my guru, Srimati Emily Ghosh, and it is curated by me, Shreya Ganguly, and this whole program is being initiated by Talim Kala Kendra, Rupnarayanpur. It is an institution generally working in the field of Kathak and also in Rabindra Nazrul Nritya, folk dance, creative dance, music, art and craft, yogasana, and etc. Examination are held every year from government organized departments. So any interested students can contact us. Now regular online and offline classes are being held. So today we are starting with, actually today we had three eminent artists, but due to some reason, one of our artists couldn't come to this live. We will talk about this very soon. Let me just introduce two of our artists who are among us. So first welcoming Sri Ramprapanna Bhattacharya ji. Namaste Dada and welcome.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
And among with us is Sri Dishari Chakraborty Dada. Namaste Dada.
Namaskar. Namaste.
So both are the eminent artists. Ramprapanna Dada is a promising artist in sitar, and Dishari Dada is a promising artist in santoor. And with Dishari Dada, we have another promising artist with us. He is another tabla artist. I would like to introduce him also. If we please can shift the camera to him also.
Yes, sure.
Thank you, Dishari Dada. Accompanying Dishari Dada is Sri Shantanu Chatterjee Dada, a renowned tabla player and disciple of Pandit Sanjay Mukhopadhyay. Namaste Dada and welcome to Talim. So first we have Sri Ramprapanna Dada. I would like to just give a brief bio. I know they doesn't need any introduction, but on my part, I would just like to give a brief bio. Sorry. Sri Ramprapanna Bhattacharya, he has already established himself as one of the most striking, distinguished, and serious young musicians in the music fraternity. He was initiated and guided to sitar by his father Sri Ram Udar Bhattacharya ji. Subsequently, he was privileged to have talim from Pandit Kashinath Mukherjee, a prime disciple of Ustad Vilayat Khan ji and Ustad Amir Khan ji. Currently, he is taking talim from Pandit Arvind Parikh for several years. He has innumerable stage performances at prestigious events both in India and abroad, which have been highly acclaimed by critics, musicians, and alike. He has been teaching music for several years and is a worthy member of Vilayat Khani Gharana of Sitar. So starting with him, I would like to ask him some questions. So I would like to know, Dada, what is the difference between Gayaki and Tantrakar Ang on sitar?
Sure. First of all, I would like to convey my thanks and gratitude to you and Talim Kala Kendra Rupnarayanpur for curating this wonderful program. And I think today is the third day, right? Third session.
Yeah.
And the previous sessions have been, highly appreciated by the audience. I have watched all of them.
Yeah, third session of Sunday actually, third session of Legacy, and from yesterday onwards we have started another session named Delicacy. So
Right.
Saturday was the first session, and this is the third.
Third session of legacy, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, third session of legacy.
Yeah. So to answer your question, these are two different but interrelated styles. Tantrakar, the word itself is having the answer in it. Tantra means tar, string, for string instrument, where the dominance of right hand bowls of sitar. So I would like to uh, give a small demonstration where the dense right hand bowls are used in that particular ang, or playing technique or playing style. This is Tantrakar ang, where dense right hand bowls are there, and like for an example, ustads of past generation used to call it bol ka baj. Yeah, so you can see very dense right hand bowls are there. So it is used to call to be sitar khani as well. Sitar khani. So you can notice very dense right hand bowls. There were there are many compositions also which is based on Tantrakar ang. Like there is a very famous composition on Kafi. So you can see lot of dense right hand bowls. Whereas Gaiki ang means the playing style and technique which follows the vocal idioms, be it khayal, be it dhrupad, which basically follows long means, gamaks, and evokes the vocal nuances. So in the fast movements also, it follows so you can find the gamaks and the means which are produced in the vocal music. They are coming almost as is. In past, it used to be called like Gayan Uttam, Badan Madhyam, because the nuances, finer nuances of vocal music were very difficult to produce through instruments, because of the structure of the instruments were not that much evolved and not developed. And latter part, the great instrumentalists in Indian classical music, Hindustani classical music, they understood the shortcomings of the instrument and they modified the instrument. So in a form, they were like a research. They played the role of a researcher as well. So they did a lot of research work and developed the structure of the instrument to overcome the shortcomings of the instrumental structures. So they modified a lot of things, particularly in sitar, I can say, because in sitar it is very difficult to reproduce the vocal idioms because it is a strumming instrument, unlike a blowing instrument or bowing instrument like sarengi, where you can bow as long as you want, you can bow and the sustenance of the sound will be there, like sa will be there as long as you bow. or in the blowing instrument, in shehnai or bansuri, you can blow it. As long as you are having the breathe, the sound will sustain. But in sitar, a strumming instrument, where you are strumming, and till the time the vibration of the sound is there, the sound sustains, and after that it dies. So how long this sustenance can be there? With the playing technique and modification in the instruments, this have been achieved. The gaiki style, gaiki. So you will see many instrumentalists today, they mix these two things. In the faster movements, they reproduce the tantrakarang, where the right hand, predominant right hand work is there. The intricate bowl patterns are there, and in the gaiki style, you will see predominance of the left hand work, where fast stance, then murkis, then means, gamaks, all those things are executed. So in terms of sitar, this is the prime difference between tantrakari style and gaiki style. There are different aspects, other aspects also, but in short time I try to summarize the concept and explain.
Nice.
Thank you so much for beautifully explaining to us. Thank you, Dada.
Thank you.
I would like to announce one thing. Since we had Shubhendu Dada also with us, but unfortunately we are not having him today with us. So he sent a very beautiful message to us. So I would just like to read that out.
Sure.
He says, like, I'm really sorry to announce that I wouldn't be able to attend today's live session due to an accident. He had an unfortunate accident, and we wish him a speedy recovery, Dada. And then he says the session is a really special one, as my co-artists are really brilliant, obviously, and more very close to me personally. I apologize to all the viewers for not being able to part of this show. I'm sure that in near future, I will be able to come in front of you in this platform and make up for this absence. My love and love to my friends, and pranam to all the elders. So pranam from my side also, and we wish a speedy recovery. We will surely catch up very soon. So we are also missing him, and I think
Absolutely.
he is
Yeah.
also missing us badly, so he is commenting here. So we miss you, Dada. Now I would like to introduce to our viewers Dishari Dada.
Yes.
So he is an international awardee and president scholarship holder. He was placed under the guidance of late Professor Dhyanesh Khan by his mother to learn Santur at a very tender age of 5. Presently, he is a disciple of Ustad Ashish Khan, grandson of legendary Guru Baba Aliuddin Khan. He was also trained under late Vidushi Amina Parira, daughter of legendary Sarod maestro Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. In order to imbibe the Semi Vinkar and Nawabi Ang, he started learning Sarod under maestro Swara Samrat Ali Akbar Khan. He also learned tabla, pakhawaj and layakari from Pandit legendary Shankar Ghosh and his disciple Gautam Guha. He learned Western classical from violin maestro Lord Yehudi Menuhin and specialized in film music from international film composer Hans Zimmer. Worked with legendary actors and directors as well. He is a recipient of international award. So I would like to ask Dishari Dada, what is the difference between Maihar and Senia Gharana? Can you just explain us with some examples, some performances of yours?
Yeah, sure. Namaskar, everybody. Um, I would like to thanks first Talim Kala Kendra and Shreya, and
Thank you.
I'm feeling so bad for Shubhendu also. Uh, uh, I hope so he get well soon. Uh, uh, According to our Gharana, it's created by Baba Lauddin Khan Sahab, who is his last guru is Muhammad Wazir Khan Sahab from Rampur. Um, he is a Veenkar, and Baba uh, Alauddin Baba uh, went to Rampur and learned from him in Sutringar that Veenkari Baj. So in there is three different Gharana in Senia Baj. Uh, One is Gwalior, that's Amzali Khan Sahib Gharana, and another one is Dadu Babu's Gharana, and the last one is Maihar Senia Vinkar. Um, those two Gharanas, they're playing only Drupad Gayaki and Rababi Ang and Tantrakar. But in Maihar Seni Baj, we playing four kind of playing style. Uh, First one is Drupad Gayaki, second is Rababi Ang style. It means fretless technique style, fretless instrument technique style. And the third one is Veenkari Baj, is fret instrument technique style. And the fourth one is only Tantrakari, that's instrumental technique. Um, I will show some techniques in my Santur. this is basically it's ala and triple style. It's very intricate, and it's four phases I played. The first one is a Stayang, then I played Antara. After that, I played Bidar Ang with the Sanchari or Bhogang, and after that, a small Abhogang. And after these alap sessions, we start playing Jorang. Um, it's mainly based on Rababi style, Chik da da da. In Binkari bowl, we play da didi da ra didi da ra didi da didi 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 da ra da ra da. This kind of. But in Rababi style, they play da didi only da and didi. Not there is no ra kind of concept. They play ra individually, but not in the bowl. When they change the strings, like in sarod, from the sa to the main string sa, then play the sa re ga ma first strings. Then second one is pa dha ni, third string is sa re ga, and the fourth string is ma pa dha ni sa. And when they change the strings, they play the da, not the ra. Like sa re, I show that my hands like this: sa re ga ma pa dha ni. In other Kharanas, they play sa like in da. In Amar Kharana, in Binkadi Baj, we have to play pa dha ni sa. Sa should be, we change the strings, but we don't play that in da bowl. We play in ra. So we have to follow that bowl pattern throughout the music and composition. So I show you some example in Jorang. Now I show some Vinkari. So at the end, I play a little chala. We always play Jor Ang with a pakawaj. Dhake ke ke, di ke, na ke, di ke. It's like this. Dhake ke, di ke, na ke, di ke, dhake ke, na ke, and always the pakawaj player is going with us, and It's like improvisations with a pakwaj and create the whole thing session is very sound, and always it seems that the beauty of the raga, we don't never play a single notes or single way of alankar or anything. It's Baba always says that don't play anything else that's raga heart. So we should keep the alankars or the poles according to the raga. So which so my gurus and his gurus always taught all of us that we should follow the approach of the raga first. Then according to that, we have to incorporate all the poles and the alankars. That's all.
Thank you so much, Dada. So I would like to now ask Ramprapanna ji if you can show us something authentic jhala on sitar.
Okay. Jhala is a very unique uh, portion of a performance, particularly the string instrument, where the melody string is there and a rhythm string, like which is called chikari string. This is a, you can consider it as a crescendo, and it goes into, you know, the it is started in a certain tempo, and it extends, and the speed gets increased, and the performance gets concluded with the final tihai. So jhala, I will show you the basic technique. There are two parts. One is uh, in music there are two aspects. One is what, and another one is how. One is content, and another one is execution. What you are playing and how you are playing, right? So the technique of jhala, basic technique of jhala is one stroke on main string. I'm showing you my right hand. One stroke on main string. This is the main string, right? And three strokes in chikari. So it creates a you know, rhythmic pattern. One, the total is four. One stroke on main string and three strokes on chikari string without any break consecutively. This is the basic bowl of jhala. This we call Sidha jhala because after the jod portion, which comes after alap, as Dishari was explaining it very well. After the jod portion, there are different parts: vilambit alap, madh alap, then jod starts, then it comes madh jod, then ati jod, and ulta jhala. It all depends on the speed and playing technique of these portions. Once the ati jod ends, then the ulta jhala comes, where it is just the reverse one stroke on chikari and three strokes on main string. I will play and explain it. So first I will explain Sidha jhala or main jhala. This is the basic bowl. Da, one da stroke. Da means the inward stroke on main string, and three outward stroke, ra strokes on chikari. Right? This is having different variations. The total is 8, so it is divided like 3 3 2, da ra ra da ra ra da ra. One two three one two three one two one two three one two three one two, or 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, or if it is 16, then it is divided in other different patterns. You know, you can correlate with the Kathak dance bowls as well. One two three one two three one two three one two three one two one two one two three one two three one two three one two three one two one two, this way. So this is the you know, the playing technique. But how it is played, Dishari has mentioned few terms, which is, sthai, antara, sanchari, and abhog. If you see any musical performance, any portion of a performance, it starts with, none of the performance starts with middle octave or upper octave. Directly, it does not start with tat saptak sa. It always starts with middle octave sa. Then it goes to the lower octave. Then it comes to the again middle octave sa. Then it gradually, based on the notes being used in the raga, and its emphasis, its importance in the rag, those notes are, explored, established, and gradually the movement is towards the tat saptak sa. When we touch from the middle octave to upper octave sa, it is called antara. Now, your entire spectrum, this 2.5 or 3 octave is open. Then you can have the sanchari movements. Sanchar movements means you are moving from, initially at the beginning you cannot play long phrases like, at the beginning you cannot do. Once your entire spectrum is open, then you can play the sanchari movement. This is called sanchar. And abhog is when you conclude, when you have opened the 2.5 octaves, 3 octaves, right? And then you are actually concluding, you are actually folding it back towards sa, and the performance ends at sa. So you see, alap starts from sa and ends at sa. Jod starts from sa and ends at sa. Same thing applies for jhala as well. Same thing. So I will show you a brief, Sidha Jhala pattern along with tabla, and the Ulta Jhala is played without tabla. So while playing, I'm just taking out the earphone so that the sound will be. You will see the right hand is following this pattern, rhythmic pattern, but left hand is executing alap, melodic exploration. The left hand is executing the raga, whereas right hand is going on and exploring the jhala pattern. This is very unique.
Now I will show you a little bit of Ulta Jhala, which is played after Jod. And you see a lot of right, left hand movements coming to that.
Thank you so much, Ramprapanna ji. So now I would like to ask Deshari ji, like, can you show us something in high tempo with tabla, assisting
Sure,
you in tabla?
sure.
Thank you.
I'll show you a composition. It's a Baba Laudington composition. First, I play a Madhyalagat, and then I play the Durga in Rag, Durgeshwari.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dishari ji, and thank you as well, Shantanu ji. I would like to thank him because he is accompanying you as well. And I would like to say one thing, as I can see in the comment section that Kamalini ji and Vishwajit ji is saying like some comments I have read. I would like to say them both that we are not in a intention to make someone dejected or something like that. We are trying to pay our respect to everyone. Since it's a live session, I think you can well understand that a mobile screen can accommodate a single person, that too with a instrument like santur, since it's a big instrument. So I think that's why the screen is feeling like occupied, but we can see Shantanuji as well here. So we are not making anyone dejected. Please don't misunderstand any one of the artists or us. We are trying to pay everyone tribute. So now moving over to Ramprapannaji, I would like to ask you, what is the difference in playing technique while executing semi-classicals like Thumri and all such on sitar? What's the main basic difference? Can you show us something?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thumri, as you know, the term Thumri came from Thumakna, which is very much related to dance. Certain body movements, and some, dramatic dance gestures and dramatic gestures, and which evokes, love and romantic mood, mostly, like Sringar Ras. Among the Navaras, the Sringar Ras, Milna, Bicharna, all those stories and feelings are depicted through the poetry, melody, and bhav of Kathak. So this is a wonderful concept and a wonderful form of art which is very close to my heart. And you will see playing thumri is very difficult on instrument, because the intricacies, playing techniques, intricacies, which is very much different from playing the classical forms. Only by learning or understanding technique and the process, and only by doing riyaz, it will not come. It is like poetry. Like, so many people can write essay or a story, but there are very few who can write poetry. So that is the difference. And definitely the playing technique becomes different with the bhav of Thumri. So I will try to play certain movements. Not only Thumri, Dadra, Kajri, Chaiti. There are different related forms: Hori, Barsati, Jhula, Sawan, and whatnot. But Thumri is the predominant one, which is very famous. And yeah, Tappa also. So I will try to play. Is sound better with the earphone attached or without earphone? If you could just give me feedback, because I saw a few comments that sound is not coming very well. So if sound comes well with earphone, I will keep it. Otherwise, I will detach it. Shreya, if you can just tell me.
For me, it's absolutely perfect. Not just a network issue for which some people are facing problems, I think.
Okay, okay. So, Now, few movements of tappa I will show. Now, one bandish ki thumri. बिजरी चमक जियर मोर डर पावे माँ कोयलिया को सुनावे
वाह क्या बात.
Thank you, Ramprapanna ji.
Thank you very
So,
much.
thank you, actually, three of you, for giving us time. So, ending this beautiful musical evening here only. Thank you, everyone, for viewing us, watching us. I hope you have also loved this episode as well. So, I would like to just announce that next Saturday, that is 4th of July, we are having another three sets of promising artists. Those are Shreya Bhattacharya, Nitisha Banerjee, and Shushmita Chatterjee. The three of them will be performing Kathak. And since 5th July is Guru Purnima, on this auspicious day, we are having Sri Obhinandan Chatterjee in Kathak, Sri Shudipto Roy with his recitation, and Sri Shatanik Chatterjee, Khyal and Drupad Sangeet. So hope you will be joining us as well. And once again, thank you Ramprapanna ji, thank you Dishari ji, and thank you Shantanu ji. So we are ending here only. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Namaste.
Namaste.